After 8 o'clock, we're delighted to have James Mitchell with us. He's the managing director at Accenture, and Sarah Smith-Hyde, who's the director of development at Florence Crittenton Services. And we're going to be talking about more Charlotte nonprofits becoming more tech savvy thanks to the popularity of skills-based volunteering and professionals using their talents, experiences, and resources to strengthen nonprofit organizations from the inside out. And it's happening right here in the Queen City thanks to a grant made possible by Accenture. And first of all, if you would, James, tell me a little bit about Accenture, what it is.
Well, Accenture is a global technology and consulting company, and we have a large location here in Charlotte. And one of the things we really believe in is using our skills that we use in the business world, in the nonprofit world. So partnering with people like Florence Crittenton to help them execute their mission is one thing that's very important to us.
And Sarah, tell us a little bit about Florence Crittenton. It's only been around a few years.
Yeah.
100 and how many years?
113 years. And our mission is to provide health and hope. And basically we do that for young women and adolescents who are struggling. Many are single and pregnant. And we have residential services that provide comprehensive health care, educational, and social services that they need.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So you all provided a grant to Florence Crittenton to provide them some service. Tell us about that and what led you all to do this?
Well, it's called the Mission Possible grant, and what we're doing is trying to get technology into nonprofits. And we do this through another nonprofit called Aparo. Aparo is located here, and they help kind of connect companies like Accenture to nonprofits like Florence Crittenton. So this particular grant is a $10,000 grant and $50,000 worth of services that we help take an idea a nonprofit has and implement it so they can execute their mission in a more effective and efficient manner.
And Sarah, tell us about that difficulty then. I mean, it's a volunteer, Florence Crittenton, a volunteer organization. How difficult is it to be up on all the technology, and what does this grant mean for you all?
It's really difficult. I think as a nonprofit, we can always improve our services, and we're always looking for ways to do that. Unfortunately, technology is kind of lower on the list.
Yes.
And we're always looking for opportunities to better serve our clients. So we wanted to provide some virtual visits for them with family members back home, also virtual education, prenatal classes, healthcare classes, and also assessments for women in the community who wanted to meet our staff to see if Florence Crittenton would be a good fit for them. And we got to expose them to more technology. So it was a really great opportunity.
So James, how long will you all work with Florence Crittenton then?
Well, there was an initial phase of the project where we got the technology platform in place, and then we've got an ongoing relationship. Actually, one of our employees is now on the board of Florence Crittenton, and it's a long relationship that we envision.
Yeah, initially, so what do you think is going to be the biggest and best thing to come out of this, Sarah?
Well, I do think the long-term relationship with Accenture and Aparo is invaluable, but I think it's also helped us to prioritize technology, and we're building on that. We are updating our vocational lab, our fundraising practices, so I think it will have a long-term effect.
This is great. James, thank you so much. Sarah, thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Some great stuff going on, and get involved in these kind of things. You help out. You'll really feel good about it, too. Thank you all so much for being with us this morning. 14 minutes after 8, and we'll be back right after this.